Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. We had to get super creative because these live stream streets are on fleek. It ain't no traffic outside, but it is traffic in these internet streets. Let me see if we live on Facebook.
We
So
are
guys,
all systems a go, looks like.
great. So guys, welcome to Passion Week. I am super excited. For such a time as this, I think that for those of us who have maybe in the past not had the time to pursue our passion, maybe had too many things going on. Um, I think now is the time that you can really sit still and figure out not just who you are, but who you were created to serve. And I think the key to a lot of your life success is being able to figure that out. So we're going to be talking about that all week. And today in particular, we're going to be talking about is writing your passion. I want to start with telling everybody good morning as you come in, D Morris. Good morning, Tisha, guys. Good morning. Make sure you share the broadcast. What I'm super saddened by this morning is all of the retail stores that just announced they are closing. And they're talking about extending the I'll come back later with the COVID-19 updates because it's just a lot. But some states are issuing shelter in place until June, and the numbers keep getting worse from an economic perspective as well as from a sitting in your house perspective. So I say that to say this is a great time to figure out what your passion is and to not just allow this time to creep by you. So, with that being said, I'm going to introduce this week's host, Miss Chanel Blackmore.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Passion Week. I am super excited to be here today and this week with my amazing co host in the morning and at night. Guys, this is the perfect opportunity, just like Coach said, to sit back, seek the Most High, figure out what it is that He's called you to do, find those gifts and talents that you have that your bosses have been exploiting, that you have been hiding, that others have been calling out. This is your time. This is the time that you need to figure out just how you can make your gifts pay you. The Bible says that your gifts will make room for you, and that is absolutely true. I'm super excited to be here to host everybody. I want to give everybody else an opportunity to introduce themselves, starting with the queen of real estate, Chiquita.
Good morning, everybody. This is Chiquita Lindsay, and I am excited about this week, the Passion Week, because I know all of us are so passionate about our purpose and why we wake up every morning. That's why you got to find out what you're passionate about. And this is the time, if you've lost it, this is the time for you to get it back. And so our panel all this week are going to be telling you about their passions, and it may be you all's passion too. And if we can reignite the fire under you to get started, what's going on in the world, we're going to get through it. Mm-hmm. You got to have a reason to wake up every morning. You got to have a reason to serve the people. You were born to live in your passion. That's what excites you and make you who you are. So I'm so glad to be here this morning. Welcome to the BYOB Morning Show.
That was great. Awesome. So guys, before we get our next introduction, I want to tell you that we're giving away an amazing gift to you. This gift will help you understand why it's important for you to find your passion, to find your purpose. It is the Passion Journal. It is a beautifully done journal by our own #1 amazing publisher, Jamie Hopkins. Yes, it's you. And you can win a copy by texting BYOB to 77948. Again, text BYOB to 77948 for your opportunity to win this journal for free. The regular retail price of this journal is $50. So 50 and free. I don't know. You tell me. So go ahead and make your fingers do the dance. Okay, Jamie, go ahead with your introduction, ma'am.
Hey guys, I am Jamie Hopkins, the CEO of J Publishing House. And y'all, it's been a very interesting turn. You know, every day we're finding out something about this COVID-19. And the further away it was when it first started, every day it seems to be getting closer and closer to us. So guys, please listen to your local government rules, statutes, or whatever. Stay inside if you can, and let's take care of one another. We're going to get through it together, but be smart about it, y'all. Stop going outside. Do the best you can. And for those who don't have delivery services, we praying for y'all because they don't have delivery services in Clarksdale, Mississippi. So they have to go outside. Y'all, please be safe. Please be vigilant and take care of one another, y'all. This thing is serious. It's more serious than they're telling you.
I'm gonna tell you what else is serious. It's Verlin's birthday today, guys. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, Facebook, why don't you give just put a happy birthday for Miss V, the Rose of Audacity.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! You have to give a virtual birthday shout. So Rose of Audacity, introduce yourself to the people and tell them what it is that you do.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Verlin Smith Randolph, and yes, I am the Rose of Audacity, and I help women to conquer their fears and regain their confidence and self-esteem, everything lost through life experiences, to arise into full bloom. And today I wish that for you, because I know we all are going through something. And even so now, I understand there's a lot of depression going on, but keep your head up. Okay, because this too shall pass. And we're going to be all right, y'all. We're going to be all right. Thank you for your love.
It's something about when you say we're going to be all right, brings that comfort. Like, okay, it really is going to be all right.
It's going to be all right.
Yes, it's going to be okay, y'all. We're going to make it.
Yes.
And if we smart, we're going to make a whole lot of revenue during this time. It's all about being smart. It's all about identifying what it is you love to do. It's all about solving a problem, but you just got to know how to connect the dots. And that's why we're here every morning and every evening. And now, even on the weekends, talking to you about how it could be possible for you. And what is your it? My it isn't Chiquita's it, and Chiquita's it isn't Jamie's it, but you have an it. You need to figure it out so that it can make room for you, right? So thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for sharing, guys. Make sure you text byobpink to 77948. There's going to be a form that's going to come up for you. Make sure you fill the form out completely. Only those of you that fill it out completely will be eligible to win the Passion Journal. It is an amazing tool that you can use during this time when you can't go outside. You're almost at house arrest, but it's the same thing though, huh? But without the buzzer. Anyway. So anyway, guys, so without further ado, Jamie is our amazing speaker this morning. She's going to be talking about writing your passion. Some of you guys have been waiting for years to finally write that book, get it published, tell your story. Let's just say that this opportunity of being in the home can make you be intentional about writing. So Jamie is a Amazon best-selling publisher. All of her authors that she's ever published, authors, raise your hands.
Most of them.
Oh, she didn't publish y'all, Chiquita?
Mine's coming. Mine's in the oven. It's coming.
Okay, she's our publisher.
A lot of my books are coming.
Yeah, hers in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yours in the okay.
It's
So,
in the
so we want to hear from Jamie Hopkins. Jamie, what you got for us today as it goes to writing your passion?
Let me see if I can bring up this presentation. Let me
Awesome.
know if you're able to see it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
y'all can see it. Ow,
Yes.
ow.
That's
So
good.
guys, listen. I want to talk to you this morning. Hey, for those of you who are just joining me, I am Jamie Hopkins, CEO of J Publishing House. And one of the things that I love to do absolutely more than deep fried buffalo wings is writing. I absolutely love it. So yes, I'm a publisher. At the heart of me, I love writing. And I'm going to get into how you can write and get paid for it, right? So listen, here's one of my absolute favorites. If you've gone to my website, if you've gotten any of my emails, you see this quote, you see me carry this quote everywhere I go online because it's my absolute favorite, because I believe in using this pen to heal myself. And so one of my favorite writers, as we're going to talk about, is Maya Angelou. And there's no greater agony inside than a story that's not told. So I want to help you tell your story. It's so important, not just to help somebody else, but it really helps home first. So that's one of my favorite quotes. I'll tell you a little bit about me. Let me move my face because my face is all in the way of my presentation, y'all. So let me tell you a little bit about J Publishing House, right? One of our founding principles at J Publishing House is Proverbs 4:23. I'm not going to make this biblical, this whole presentation, but I'm letting you know, as a company, I raise a lot of the services and programs that we do is based on the foundation of keeping your heart clean. And so that's one of our biblical principles. We have over 50 years of cumulative writing experiences. So though it's just not me, I'm not a solopreneur, but I have a team that I work with that bring you the best of the best. Right, over 20 years of publishing experience. We employ a team of seasoned writing experts. I told you we some writing fools over here. Okay, we love to write, and writing is our passion. So hopefully you'll encourage that writer inside of you. If you've always wanted to write, stick around. I got something for you, honey. You at the right place. Guys, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and share the broadcast, because you probably know someone who need to tell their story. So make sure you share this broadcast, right? Get it out there. We've helped over hundreds of people with all kinds of, ethnic backgrounds, economic backgrounds, race, gender, all of that. We've helped hundreds of authors get their words out of their heads and onto paper. And one thing about me, y'all, I love writing and I love me some dogs. But let me tell you, I was fearful of dogs before. I mean, fearful. Okay. And so I decided to overcome my fear. I said, you know what? Let's grow up together. Let me get a puppy and we can grow up together. And maybe I won't be so afraid of dogs. I did that. I overcame my fears. I bought a puppy. He was 8 weeks old. His name is Sammy. And now I love dogs. I learned that my fear was really inside my head. It was probably brought on by a moment, but it was also taken away by a new moment. Stick with me, y'all. So look, can you make money as a writer? I get this question all the time. I see all kinds of articles of, people, and people come to me saying like, my mama said, I can't make no money as a writer. I need to just go. That's not true, y'all. So I wanted to, can you really make money as a writer? Well, let's see who are famous writers out here. So I pulled together just a small list. There's hundreds of famous writers, people who write for a living. And when I say for a living, that's all they do. They write and they get paid and they support their entire family from being a writer. Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, y'all. J.K. Rowling, y'all know who she is. She's the one that wrote Harry Potter. E.L. James, a lot of people y'all know, because all of y'all was out there buying that 50 Shades of Grey, the whole 3 series. Famous writer. Maya Angelou, we talked about her. Toni Morrison is another one. I love her work too. Dr. Seuss, famous writer. Ernest Hemingway. Frederick Douglass. Did y'all know Frederick Douglass was a writer? He was. He wrote a lot of works. And guess what? You can be too. You can also be a famous writer. What are some common myths about writing as a profession? Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about, can you write? If your passion is writing, can you support your family from writing? Here are some common myths. Now, there's a lot of them, but I just pulled together. You know, we on limited time right here. So we just trying to figure out what are the most common myths that you might hear. Starving artist syndrome is only a hobby. I've had people tell me that, girl, you just writing for a hobby. How you going, where you work at? What you do for a living? When I tell people that I run a publishing company, they ask me, okay, so well, how do you get paid? What else do you do? No, it's full time. I am a publisher, and that's it. Okay, can't make a living as a writer. That's a lie. I'm gonna show you how. Self-publishing authors are not respected in the book world. It used to be that way, but companies are coming around now and allowing self-publishers to take the scene, to be in their bookstores, okay? Writing is hard. Maybe if you think about what writing is, it may be hard, but that's a myth. It's a common myth. Why? I'm gonna share you, stick around, I'm gonna show you why that's a common myth, because writing depends on the writing style. It depends on who you're writing to. It's not hard, boo. So if anyone told you that you can't make a living as a writer, they lied. Maybe they just don't know. Writing can be rewarding, guys. I've written down and I've shared with you what you can do if you become an author, if you write your works, you can leave a legacy. I mean, I think that it's a responsibility that we have. How do we teach the next generation what happened during our time if we don't document it? So leaving a legacy and writing your story, that's how we keep history moving forward. Or herstory, y'all. Y'all like that, herstory? It builds community if you become an author, right? It builds community. A lot of times when you share your story, you'll find out that you're not the only one that felt that way or have gone through that. That's when people starts coming out of the woodworks, as we call them back in the country day, of sharing like, hey, that happened to me too. And so people generally like to club up or snuggle up with someone who's been where they used to be, or are where they're trying to go, or they want to relate to you. That's what writing can do. Writing builds a community of people who can relate to you. It's a beautiful thing, because you can't live life alone. That's boring. Nobody want to do that. Movie deals. How do y'all think these movies are made? No one writes. There are no movies on the screen, because that's where the movies come from words. So writing can produce movie deals for y'all. Now, don't come to me. Don't be in my inbox, y'all. Come to me and saying, hey, I want to write a book. I want it to be a movie. I am not in that industry. I don't make nobody no movie stars. That's Tyler Perry. I make you a bestseller. Not a movie star. But you can take that writing, you can take that work and produce and get it, put on the screen. Brand exposure. Now this is for entrepreneurs, right? This is for those who have a business. If you have a business, it's not really a rumor, but what we hear out here on these internet streets is that millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, one of their and I'm about to get to it now, one of their streams of income is a book. And so what that book does is it helps build your credibility. It opens doors for you that you may not have opened any other way. People invite you to speak and all those kind of ways. So these are ways, again, and I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm kind of sharing with you how you can make money doing what you love to do every single day. Now, I'm going to tell y'all about me. I love sitting in front of my fireplace, especially on a rainy day, with my laptop and my coffee. I'm a writer. That's my sweet spot, right? And so I get to do that every single day. I get to do what I love to do. And you can too, if that's your passion. If you love to write, there's a way for you to make money from it. Okay. And what I love about writing, you make your own rules. It goes back to that myth that says writing is hard. It ain't hard. If it's your passion, you get to control how you write. Writing is so forgiving. It doesn't judge you, right? People judge you, but not your writing, not your journal, right? It can be therapeutic. It can be spontaneous. I break all the rules of grammar sometimes, most of the times when I'm writing, because sometimes, well, most of the times I write how I talk. So it's so unforgiving. And guess what? There's someone out there who wants me, who likes what I say, who loves what I say, who's helped and inspired and encouraged and motivated by what I say and how I say it, right? And so there are people that are attached to your words. So don't try to make it all pretty and for somebody else when there's people that's called to what you write, how you write it. There's thousands and probably even millions of different ways you can write, and all of that have a purpose. So find your voice and write, boo. Now, let me tell you, I've been writing since I've been in high school, right? When I was in high school, I had my journals and I would always write and scribble in my journals. And I was very protective of myself. So I used to always hide my journals. Sometimes I would write it, tear the paper out, ball it up and eat it because I didn't want nobody to find out what I just wrote, right? It was real serious back then, but I didn't understand at that age why I loved to write so much. I was also a researcher. So I always researched topics and wrote essays and didn't have to turn them in because I wasn't in school. You know, I was just doing it as a hobby because it's something that I love to do. So I've been writing since I've been in high school, in my late 20s, you know, for research projects. When I had the 9-to-5 job, I was a researcher. When I was in the military, I was a researcher. So I was always writing research reports, not just writing them, but I would go out in the field, travel around the world, gather data, come back and write a report about it in all different kinds of languages. You know, I had an amazing life. I can't lie. You know, the enemy wants me to look at all the bad stuff that happened. But when I really sit back and think about it, I've had a beautiful life. And that's because I've been able to document it by writing. So yeah, in my mid-30s, like I've just been writing all my life. That's basically the story, right, that I'm trying to get to you to see here. How do you make money as a writer? So if you're listening to me, I know you've been asking, all right, get to it, Jamie. Like, really, what's the goods here? What's your point? All right, you can write as a passion, but how do you make money? So I think I shared this with you guys last week, I believe it was, how you can make money as a writer. These are just some of the ways. Really, as a writer, there's so many different ways that you can make money. I think one of the most common ways is being traditionally published, having a literary agent, and that literary agent literally sets you up for, you know, book tours, speaking engagements, you know, writing your next book, building your fan base. That's what that literary agent do for you. So that's one way that you can just be out there and just strictly write novels and fiction and fanfare and all that kind of stuff, right? Teaching in colleges, you can be a professor. How do you think writers are, you know, like professional writers, because they have to write in a structural base? You can teach them how to do that. That's another form of writing, by the way. Write for government organizations. I was just sharing with you about, you know, the research reports that I've written for government organizations. You can do that, traveling all over the world, gathering data. Research is one of the things that I love to do, because when I was a kid, my mama called me nosy. And I know she's watching this. She used to call me nosy all the time. I took that and turned it into a profession, y'all. So now it's called researcher. And so I go out and I research all this data that I'm interested in. I don't like doing boring stuff, but I did a lot of research in human trafficking, child trafficking, sex, slaves and trades and stuff like that, and wrote reports about it and got paid. Let's not forget the cha-ching, cha-ra-ra-ring, okay? Got paid for it. That's right. Copywriter. Oh my God. Entrepreneurs. We have to write copy for everything, social media, for marketing. I mean, we have to do copy for everything, right? Email marketing, all that kind of stuff. People will pay you, small businesses, large businesses, medium-sized businesses. They will pay you to write their copy for them. And script writing, we talked about that, right? Where do movies come from? As a matter of fact, my niece is waiting for me now so we can go and watch a next movie. I saw a brilliant piece called I think it's The Invisible Man. Brilliant writing piece. If you want to see how a movie was crafted into what's on the screen before you, it's the writers, boo. It's the writers, and you can get paid for it. So where do you start writing, right? There are free classes that are offered just about at any local community college you can go to. You can take free writing classes. You can take master class. Stephen King, y'all, has a master class. Stephen King, and there's one other young lady, the one who did Grey's Anatomy, she also has a class on script writing, a master class. You can take master classes from experts, from the such of those out there that's actually making a living, a good, comfortable, pretty living from that. Let me make sure I'm on. Yeah, Shonda Rhimes. Thank you, sis. Teamwork, gang, gang, hashtag. Yeah, so Shonda Rhimes, she does a master class on script writing. Stephen King does a master class on novel writing, which is so fun. If you've never written fiction before, try it out. I guarantee it is so fun. If you love to write, again, we're talking about the passionate writers here on how you can make money. So where do you start? Start your own blog. That's where I started, y'all. Actually, I started my journal. I started writing in my journal. My story turned into a blog. I realized that a lot of people love to talk about what I was talking about. So, one of the things that, if you don't have no friends, and this ain't, all writers have friends, y'all. That's another myth. People say writers are alone and they don't talk to nobody and they depressed. That's a lie. But one of the ways that you can make friends is build a blog. That's also not just because you're alone, but it's also building your fan base, y'all. That's how you build your fans, because every writer, a good writer, got fans. That means they're looking for every time you publish a work, they're going to follow you where you go online because they love what you're writing about. Join writing groups. Facebook have hundreds of writing groups. Not just Facebook, but Pinterest have writing groups, Instagram, every social media platform pretty much have writing groups. There are also some writing organizations out here that will help you. A whole bunch of writers just getting together and sharing their writings. Medium is a really great blog platform that you can use where you just want to write. Right? Writers literally just want to write, but it doesn't have to be hard to the point where you feel like you can't get paid for it. Even bloggers can get paid for it. There's a whole bunch of blogs out here that are free, but then there's a whole bunch of blogs out here that are monetized. So y'all gonna have to come back for that one because that's gonna get ching, you know what I'm saying? And then just start. Where do you start? Write. That's it. Just write. All right, there's a reason you have a passion, and I'm closing, y'all. I'm like one of those, I'm coming to a close, but this is not a 20-minute close. This is literally a 2 to 5 minute close, right? There's a reason why you have a passion to write. And being serious right now, your words matter. It's so important. You may think that your story, like it's been told 100 times, but you didn't tell it. So tell your story, guys. It is not just going to help you, but really, how do we change the environment of this universe that we live in? It's up to us. It's up to us to keep the people motivated, because the media is going to have you believing what they feel like believing in that moment, right? So everybody's in panic and fear right now. They can't go outside. They want to go outside. They can't go to the grocery store. They can't. But you can write. And it's up to the writers really to change the energy that's put out here into this universe. And you can do that. So I want to encourage every writer who wants to write. It's your passion. You love doing it. You're called to do it. Please stand in your calling. This earth, this universe, this world, we need you. We need your words. We need your energy. We need your expertise. We need your knowledge. We need your motivation. So I encourage you, be a voice out here in this world. Be a positive voice and write and get paid. Hello. Don't want to
All
forget that
we
part.
are
Don't
saying
want to.
is give books a chance. All we are saying.
Mhm.
You know, don't be that person that says, I wish I would have, I should have, I could have written
Yeah.
a book. It took me 17 years, and now I'm addicted.
When she say addicted, y'all,
I'm addicted. I'm addicted.
I mean a book a week. Addicted. A book
I'm
a week.
addicted.
Addicted. Because once you allow yourself to start writing, you don't, coach, testify to this. You don't ever run out of content.
You don't. I know mom passing slowed me down.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a harder time now just clearing my brain to write.
Mm-hmm.
But the books are there.
Yeah. But you
Like
write
the books
every
are
day.
there. They still in my spirit. They still in my mind. I got books I've been thinking about writing for 4 or 5 years, you know. And Lord be willing, I'll get them out.
Yeah. Because she got a bomb, BALM publisher that's gonna come get. I even told her, I said, listen, I'm about to come to your house. We're gonna sit there for a week and we're gonna get all them books.
Girl, you come over here, we're gonna be drinking and doing everything but writing them books.
It's just my excuse to come over there.
You know, that's just the thing about writing though, guys.
Yes.
Writing is a gift, and Jamie's absolutely right. Nobody writes perfect. When you give yourself the freedom to just be you in words, it's all okay.
Yeah.
I literally write more than a book a week. If
Yeah.
you take all the content I write from landing pages and websites
I was just
and
about to say that.
books and lead magnets and you name it, I probably write anywhere from 2 to 3 books a week.
Yeah.
I'm a power writer.
And that does not include the other books she writes for others.
Right. And that don't include all of the content for classes, and I write.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, every now and then I get tired of it, but if I just give it a little break, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah. That's the truth. So guys, listen, I want to help you guys if you haven't, if you feel like that you're ready to write. And besides, we're stuck in the house for 14 days. Now it's to the end of April, right? For some of us. To the beginning.
The president finna go live today and announce.
What?
Girl.
What?
They talking about June, girl. Some of these states already announced June.
No.
Yeah, but you know, you got to think about the greater good and what's it really for.
Yeah.
And what's it really for is these cases are spiking daily. So, you know.
So listen, I'm launching April 1st through the 14th, a quarantine writing challenge. It is going to be so much fun. If you want to sign up for, by the way, I didn't put it on the screen here, but it's free. It's free, y'all. It's a free 14-day.
You charge y'all $14. I'm gonna give y'all to the end of the day to sign up for free. If y'all want to sign up for free.com, you have until midnight your local time. Because I'm about to impose martial law on free shit.
She's so serious. A 14-day quarantine writing challenge.
If you can't spend $1 a damn day, you ain't even got no ink pens anyway.
That's shade, y'all. Eric, if you got your shades, put them on, because that was a little shade.
Girl, if you can't spend $1 or Like Paul say, go on, girl.
Go on. So guys, join us in this 14. It's already lit in the Facebook. It's a private Facebook community. The writing challenge will be via your email. So you can sign up. You can come into the Facebook group. It's private. That's the safe part, the safe virtual space. But you only get the writing prompts. You only get the information via email. So listen, sign up, register today, bit.ly/write for your life. The challenge was from April 1st to the 14th. I hope to see y'all in the challenge. Thank you for entertaining me this morning and listening to me talk all about writing, because I love writing. I can go on and on and on.
So guys, if you're here and you don't know what your passion is, if you don't have something that lights the fire in your spirit and that speaks to your soul, and that you'll do it when you're sick, you'll do it when you well, you'll do it when you sad, you'll do it when you happy. If you don't have anything like that, I invite you to take that purpose journey and participate in the Purpose Project with Miss Chanel, because that's the one thing that I love about my life, is that I love what I do.
Yes.
Sometimes I love it so much I hate it. I have so many ideas and so many things to do, and I get all overwhelmed my damn self.
It won't let you rest. That passion is good.
I can't sleep. Hell, I eat fine. But it's just, I don't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have found this. And then when I think about all the thousands of women that say I touched their life, I don't know what they would have done.
That's the truth.
If I wouldn't have found me. So everybody, that when you find yourself, Chiquita, how the women gonna retire if you wouldn't have found you?
Wow.
And really, and how the women gonna fight their courage if they, you know what I'm saying? So there's this domino effect. I can't remember what philosopher it was that talked about how we are all interconnected.
Yeah.
And that it's up to us to really make sure that we do what we're supposed to do to bring the next person along.
Yes.
Harriet wasn't the only person that was designed to go back and get people. We're all designed to teach what we know, to share what we love, and to help other people overcome what we've overcome. And until we get to that place, the world won't truly be happy.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, Coach.
That's good, Coach.
I mean, when you said if I hadn't found me, I mean, Lord, if you hadn't found you, I wouldn't be here today. If Chanel, y'all didn't know this, minister, evangelist, apostle Chanel, she is my life coach, right? So I'm like, who else gonna listen to me whine and complain? Coach will slap me upside the head and go, girl, get up and get money. You ain't got time to be sitting down there crying. Chanel's like, oh, baby, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. So, I mean, if y'all hadn't found you, I wouldn't be here on this platform today with y'all. So what you do matters, y'all. There are people waiting for you.
Right. And whatever it is that you like to do, you have to go out there and do it with reckless abandonment.
Relentless. Ooh,
just you have to be a zealot for what you love.
Say that again, Coach.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the song I sing.
Coach, the whole song.
That made me thirsty.
The hook, that's it. She know song from beginning to the end.
I don't know. Now, Chanel is like that with TV shows.
Okay. Any genre, she knows it all. Country, classic, symphony, opera,
press,
everything.
Square dance. Girl, we was somewhere. My friend had took me somewhere. I don't know if she was I don't know if she's trying to scare me or what. But girl, she got that. I got to singing them square dance songs, and I think I scared her. Little white girl, we live in Nashville.
Right.
I got up in there and dosey do my partner.
Okay. Don't say dope.
Y'all better quit
I
playing with
used to
me.
love square dancing. I mean, like for real, for real. Like I live for that for PE. Square
Can
dancing. Then nobody want to be my partner, but I could dosey do by myself.
listen, if y'all want to make a day, get all of us together today and dose it do. OMG, we should go live with that. That would
Now
hurt
that's
my
the shit you put
thighs.
on
I would be
TikTok.
laughing so hard. What'd you say, Coach?
That's the shit you put on TikTok.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of entertainment, y'all, do y'all Jamie play DePaul's new show?
How do
Play
I
the first one.
wait? Where do I go to get it?
Go to his page.
Oh, okay, okay.
Speaking of talent, guys, and this is to me an example of you being able to do anything that you love to do, and it will have potential. I think too many people want to get rich before they even know what they should be, could be, would be doing. Not the one we saw last night, the first one.
Okay.
The one last night
So,
was hilarious.
which one did we see?
We saw the one where she had her head like he's like,
Yeah, I
girl,
see that one. Okay.
Episode 2, I think.
That's episode 2. Okay, I
he
see.
said, girl, you ain't have to eat all them children.
Oh, not Hillary Clinton. We didn't see that one.
Yeah, we did.
Not Hillary. Oh,
Make sure it's episode 1.
okay, okay, okay. All right, y'all, hold up. I'm getting there.
Okay.
You gotta scroll through a lot. Huh?
Yeah. He's active.
This is tune into my very first DePaul show tonight.
So it should be after that.
Okay, I think this one is it. All right, let me share.
Talking? What you talking?
I'm gonna share. Y'all get ready. Can y'all see the screen?
Yes.
We'll be back, y'all. Let me go console him.
Oh, wait.
Happy Sunday, Vic. And now, let me introduce you to her. Well, thank you so much. Okay, bitch, that's enough. Okay, bitch, that's enough. Bitch? No, you ain't tried that. What you talking? What you talking? We'll be back, y'all. Let me go console him. You mean her? I am a her, sir. The fuck? The DePaul and Desiree show premieres tonight. Join us while we discuss all the latest hot topics through this crisis.
Yo.
He said, "I'm a girl, sir."
The girl, sir.
I'm a her, sir.
Sir.
You can find the first episode, the whole episode.
Hold on. Hold on. I thought that was it.
So, guys, we're looking at the Paul Norwood's page. Please check him out on Facebook. It's called the DePaul and Desi Show. It's like the Boondocks on steroids.
Mm-mm.
You can't find number 1?
Hold on. I can't find number 1. Maybe if I search it? Let's see a clip. Uh-uh.
I heard there's gonna be a Corona party tonight.
Where?
In Berlin's house.
Did y'all hear about that preacher that got arrested?
For
For
having
having
church in the parking lot?
He got arrested.
You can't do that.
Not if they told you to stay your tail in and no gatherings over 10 folks.
But if everybody in their car,
No.
Whoa.
No, he had like 300 people, didn't he? Had a lot of
Was he
people.
laying hands on them and stuff? I mean, I believe in look, don't get in my inbox. I believe in the fivefold ministry. I do. I believe in that. What I don't know is a level of his anointing to protect me from COVID.
not if he gonna touch me and then touch everybody else.
Because you don't know where everybody else been.
I'm just saying, I believe in the power of the blood of the Lamb, but not man.
They gonna be all up in your inbox. They gonna report our show.
Did y'all find? I can't find it, y'all.
I'm gonna look for it.
I see episode 2, you know.
Only because I love to laugh.
And laughing is called for.
Right. We really have to laugh during this situation. Not at what's going on, the tragedy, but, you know, on purpose, find something that makes you laugh. Mm-hmm.
This video is super, he's so talented. I'm sorry, she's so talented. Don't curse at me, y'all. There's a whole bunch of videos up there. So Chanel, while she's looking for that, what
I'm over here looking forward with my teeth dry. But yes, ma'am.
you over there looking for it too?
Oh, good morning, Renee. So what's up? Yeah, Jamie, your presentation was amazing.
Thank
Can
you.
we just get some big ups for that presentation? I registered for the book writing.
Hold on, Chanel.
Oh, we got it.
Hello, DePaul, are you here? DePaul. Okay. What's up? This DePaul, and this is a Desi and DePaul Shy, and I'm here just being a loud, obnoxious, pompous jackass. Oh, really, bitch? Huh? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, bitch, I'm appalled, ho. That's how you feel about me? Okay. Whatever. Okay. You and your Matrix tattoo, bitch. Anyway, whatever. Cue our theme song, please. Yeah, cue the bitch. Cue the music, ho. Paul and Desi. Hush. Just keep it simple, bitch. DePaul and Desi. The Beauty Edition. Hey. It's episode 2 of the DePaul and Desi show. And we're going to jump What? I've been tried. The angel is in heaven. Then sign my name. Well, if it isn't the biggest devil himself singing gospel. Oh, go on, Daisy. And Daisy, you the biggest devil. Sitting there looking like it. Oh, wow. You wrong for killing them kids, girl. Girl, you can tell it's COVID-19. You ain't got no hairstylist or nothing up in this bitch. Like the other day, girl, you had wore that ball for that promo. What was you thinking, Desi?
Girl, you know what you actually gave Hillary? You know what? Hillary Clinton used to wear her little balls. Don't do that no more. Don't want you. Bitch. I don't know why North Shore Productions won't hire me a more suitable co-host. Anyway, it's time for Problem Solve with DePaul. Say what now? It's what? It's time for Problem Solve with DePaul. You happy? That's right. It's Problem Solve with DePaul. Hit it, bitch. Ugh. Yes, ma'am, honey. Problem solved with DePaul. It's time for Problem Solve with DePaul. Every week I tell you to write me certain questions that you won't answer. I'm here to solve your problems as ghetto as possible. Dear DePaul, my boyfriend has been cheating on me. What should I do? Bitch, that's it? That's the... Bitch, cheat back. Oh! What? DePaul, that is not problem solved, girl. No, ma'am. Oh, well, bitch, you do things your way, I do mine. Bitch, cheat back. Bitch, cheat back. Hey. Okay, this, oh, my neck. Okay, second problem. And this the second and last problem I'm gonna solve today, bitch. I'm tired. I got my own motherfucking problems. Oh, no. What, bitch? Go ahead. DePaul, what do you use to moisturize? I know, DePaul, I know. Go ahead, Desi. Just go ahead. I swear this is problem solved with DePaul. Well, first, you get your moisturizer and your face mask. Wrong. Bitch, let me tell you, see, Desi, I'm from the hood. I don't really know where you're from, Desi, but bitch, where I'm from, bitch, this is what we did to make our skin so soft, bitch. We used that old cocoa butter. Bitch, you know that cocoa butter that was in that glass jar, bitch. Mixed with a little aloe vera, bitch. But you know, the hoes used to, when them niggas was fucking up with them in the hood, bitch, use the motherfuckers as weapons, bitch, and knock the motherfucking niggas upside their head. Would. Shit, I'm not mad at them. You know, what? See, Des, that's what I'm talking about. You're cool sometime, baby. Big baby, let your hat on. You just so uptight. I fuck with you sometime. You know, you the showrunner on this episode, so you know I had to fuck with you, baby. Don't say. Stop. Oh, stop. Look at you filling your fish, bitch. I would never. Yes, bitch, I would never, bitch. Go on. Well, it's sponsor time. Hit it. This episode of DePaul and Desi was sponsored by celebrity makeup artist DePaul Norwood. That nigga look familiar. He does, doesn't he? Charlie, everybody got a twin, bitch. Follow DePaul on Instagram, DePaul_Norwood. You're a piece of work, you know that, DePaul? Anyway, if you want to become a sponsor of DePaul and Desi, email us norwood.depaul@yahoo.com. We look forward to you becoming a sponsor.
I don't know about y'all, but when I watch this video, I laughed till my head hurt.
I'm over here choking, laughing.
You know, both of them are him, right?
Cheat back, huh?
Both of them are him.
Yeah, he did a whole show. I'm like, how he go back and forth with those different talented, y'all, super talented.
Have you seen him talking to his twin?
No.
The twin is dancing. Let me see if I can find it, y'all.
No. He also has a reality show on his YouTube channel. Y'all go check that out. Like a full-blown reality show, produced and everything by North Shore Productions.
Right. It's amazing.
Super talented.
Yeah.
I was over here cracking up. Cheat back.
Cheat back.
Oh, hilarious, y'all. So listen, laughing is so good right now. Pull up things that's going. This is one channel. This is one you want to follow DePaul.
Yeah.
DePaul the doll.
Yes, indeed. So guys, don't forget to text BYOB Pink to 77948 to register to win your free purpose journal. That is BYOB Pink. Text that to 77948. You have to fill out the entire form to win. Okay? Don't inbox us talking about why you didn't win and you didn't fill out the form. So make sure you follow those steps precisely. Hey, Benita. Hey, girl. Hey.
I can't find it, but this is one of my favorite videos right here. Look, y'all. You hear me? That fool got more talent.
Okay. The moves. Y'all. Super, super talented.
So when we talk about following your passion and doing what you love to do, it's nothing like, because you're gonna be so creative and I don't know, but I just be entertained. I be thoroughly entertained. Y'all think I entertain y'all? Nah, fool, I be a bit entertained. I be laying in the floor, joked out.
Hilarious.
Co-host,
Host. Look, she over that teeth drop.
Oh, my teeth dry. I'm so tickled. I'm still laughing at that.
Yeah, he got Beyonce. He told her, he said, "You wrong for killing them children." He look like it over there with that hair.
Oh my goodness, Coach, you're right. I think that, people might watch us, day after day and don't realize that this is not a job for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think people overthink.
Yes.
They overthink the work, and that's what makes you fearful and scared. If you go ahead and just do what you do and have fun,
yes,
everything else will take care of itself.
That is so true. That is so true. Guys, if you desire a lifestyle like this, you need to figure out what it is you love to do. And now that the world has stopped, and it literally has stopped.
It stopped.
Now that you are at home, you have a moment to think. This is the perfect time for you to collect your thoughts, really, really seek in your heart. And don't forget, seek the Most High. Ask Him to help you find yourself. Because in finding yourself, you'll find out exactly what it is that you love to do. And I promise you, it can support you and your family and create a legacy.
Hey guys, if you want more details, go ahead and make sure you text BYOB Pink to 77948. Text BYOB Pink to 77948. Not only will you have an opportunity to win one of our purpose journals, they're going to be on sale this week, but you also have the opportunity to select to get a call from us so we can figure out what your purpose is it's super important that you do that. Anybody have anything else before we close it out today?
Nope. Stay out the
All right,
store.
guys, don't forget to be
Store.
tuning in all week. If you got friends and cousins and
And them.
in them that don't know what their purpose is, and make sure you invite them here. Share the information. We're gonna be super early this week. We'll be on around 7-ish to try to beat these bandwidth issues. So have a great day, guys.